and jump into some My Team.
And we've been checking in with the My Team community over the last few weeks, those that have qualified and some experts to help you get on the roster.
First up, Mo's Ballin'.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Mose Ballin. Been doing this My Team thing for a long, long time. One of the best things about My Team this year is just the differences in culture.
The buzz is building from the sports-crazed town of Boston. For Houston, they've been playing well. They've won 4 of their last 5, dictating the pace night in and night out. They look to continue their style of play with another win here tonight. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing chemistry. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead.
Veteran leadership, David. That's why we follow. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Green. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. And for Boston, Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Outside, Green. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Brown the pass to Brogdon. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Porter. Smith right side. Houston moving it around. Green against Brogdon. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And easy 2 points on the way.
Cool, calm, collected, and composed. That's exactly who Malcolm Brogdon is, even when he's inside with the big fellas.
Now here's Green, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. A 15-footer. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Porter against Smart. Brown outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. To the middle. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And he recovers it. Ogden against Green. Turner goes back up. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Porter kicks to Green. Back to Porter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Brown finds Brogdon. Outside, Smart. Shoots off a step back. Jump shot is good.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now, here's Porter. Outside, Green. Over in the corner, Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Tatum's shot is off.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And the dunk by Smith.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Pass to Tatum. And there's the feed to Williams. Brown inside the line. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Smith the pass to Green. Outside Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brown dishes to Williams. Brown feeling out a bit. Over Smith. 5 to shoot. Boston again missing. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the triple.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
On the wing, Porter. The pass to Green. Smith kicks to Green. Launches a 3. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Now here's Green. Houston moving it around. Porter against Smart. Porter kicks to Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Austin making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Brown. Noel comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Derek White subbed in for Smart. The 3 from Tatum. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Now, here's Johnson. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Smith outside. Back to Johnson. And they get it. Smith with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Williams. White up top. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. It's not going to go for him. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside Williams. Pass to Tatum. Over Hayes. And it's Boston with another.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
Now, here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time, he's going to win that battle.
Right, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Noel. Covered by Johnson. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Rockets have gone 6 of 12 for the field here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Smith outside. The 3 ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 6 points.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Muscala misses. Rockets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Back to Smith. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
And Muscala kicks to right. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Oladipo. Bogdanovich, no luck. Houston leading by 4. And Johnson now top of the key. Back to Oladipo. Passes it to Hayes. The 3. It's hauled in by Noel.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to right. Noel passes to Muscala. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Johnson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Houston on top. They lead by a bucket. And back with the start.
Here they come.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So on the floor for Houston, Kevin Porter is out there with Green. And it's Smith. Then it's Turner. Porter against Smart. Now Porter. Stolen by Smart. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And White kicks to Brown. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Misses the jumper. Here's Smith. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Celtics trail by 4. Back to Tatum. Shot from 12. It's deflected. Porter against Smart. Outside Turner. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher.
Muscala, he's checked in for Boston. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. So the Celtics call timeout, their first. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Turner against Tatum. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Turner. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Tatum passes to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Smith. Rocket 6. Brown kicks to Muscala to end the cold streak. Rockets with the rebound. Green dishes to Turner. Green, the pass to Porter. Fires from deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Brogdon, he's checked in for White. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Smart kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Over Smith. That's tipped. Green deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Muscala, the pass to Smart. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Rockets on defense. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Shot to stop the run. Smart misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
And there's the pass to Muscala. A kick out to Brown. Over Smith. Busted. No good that time either.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Turner. Pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Yep, that one goes. He's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tatum down low. Turner covering. Brogdon against Green. Brogdon kicks to Muscala. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And allowing this to go no further stops a 15-0 run by the Rockets.
Outside Green. From deep. Houston gets it back. Back to Porter. Pass to Green. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Bogdanovich is checked in for Jason Tatum. Noel comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Wright in for Smart. A new lineup here for Houston. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Brogdon the pass to Bogdanovich. Oladipo against Brogdon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And Bogdanovich kicks to right. Knocked loose. Muscala finds Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Whiteside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, guys, we've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Williams, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Celtics trail by 15. Noel. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. Just defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
For three, Smith. And Wright pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brogdon's got 10 points.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Smith outside. To the inside. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Passes it to Johnson. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. It's good.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
That one falls. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Johnson with it. Smith outside. Back to Johnson. Taken away by Williams. Up in time. Not going to go that time. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead.
36. The visiting team.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Taking a look at the Rockets, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're running the offense beautifully this one. Looking for good looks. The confidence is sky high. It's going to be hard for that team.
And that'll...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Celtics trail by 10. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot. That's the Boston 5. Left side, Tatum. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams with a clean look and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Green against Brogdon. Turner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. Boston shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Now the pass to Williams. He kicks to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Pulls up. And he knocks down the jumper. Brown's got his first points of the night.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
He's guarded by Williams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown. Here's the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 90 seconds now into the second half. got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Smart goes in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Smith, the pass to Porter. Smith on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Porter against Smart. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're doing work. Here's the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Another miss by Houston.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And it's Brown missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Green slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Boston.
Celtics trail by 4 on the wing. Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Puts up a 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Pass to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Porter passes to Smith. Back to Porter. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Boston making a switch here. Muscala's checked in.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside, Smart. To the paint. Here's White. Count it. And they'll have a chance for a 3. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, I thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
White looking around. The 3 from Tatum. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 8 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside, Green. into the lane, and it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Passes to White. Back to Brown, over Smith. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Brown. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Green. He's got 14. Smith outside. Back to Green. Outside Turner. Beyond the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter. Smart against Porter. The pass to Brown. To come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And here's Green outside, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
You know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Celtics. Noel comes in for Brown. Count it, and the Houston lead's been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Tatum.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
And here's Oladipo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Excellent vision that time in the pick and roll by Oladipo. Always looking for his teammates.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Up top, Tatum. It's rebounded by Houston. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Oladipo against Tatum. It's White on the wing. Hayes with the steal. Smith finds Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the lane. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Hayes. No good. Great D that time from Tatum. Whiteside Smart. The 3. Nice D from Oladipo.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Smart misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Down low, Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Now, here's Johnson. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Outside Tatum, 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to White, Smart on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Right side Tatum, over Hayes. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 13.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
They've already committed enough fouls to be in the penalty. Not good. They need to concentrate on playing good defense without fouling.
5 seconds left in the third. And here's Johnson outside. No good there. And so it's Houston. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Smith. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Williams kicks to Brogdon. Over Smith. Goes up again. And it's good. 2 points.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover number.
Smart's checked in for Boston. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's Stephen Silas's message for his team during the last break. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Brogdon outside. This is it to Smart. Brogdon looking around. Nice to the hoop.
How about that? Malcolm Brogdon throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did that one with 4.
Smart against Porter. Smith outside. Here's Green. Turner trying to free himself up. And there's Green on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game. Celtics trail by 17. Now Tatum.
Away team foul. Number 5. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
He is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Smith outside, from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Tatum. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And that's 15 points for Jason Tatum.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Porter dishes to Turner. And Boston with the rebound. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Smart with the ball. Now Green defending. Fires top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pound kicks to Smart. Driving inside. And that one, good.
Smart. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. can't happen.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Houston leading by 14. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Number 5.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
The first one falls.
Playing from behind, trying to catch up at this point. They've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Whitey's checked in for Boston. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11 range. So great bloodlines. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Johnson with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Johnson, a wide open look.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Johnson. Smith outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Smart. Over Johnson. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Smart.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Smith outside. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Green.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. There he goes on Jason Tatum.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the pass to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And here is Johnson. Smith outside. Now here's Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
They got pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Brown. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half. Johnson, the pass to Green. Rebound by Williams.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Back to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 on the clock. Shot by Johnson, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Brogdon finds Tatum, and it's Boston with another.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Pass to Green. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. That one's off, still out of sync. Boston shooting here about 36% for the game. Smart, wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Green dishes to Smith. Johnson outside. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Houston making a switch. Whiteside's checked in. So it's the Celtics now, trailing by 4. Here's Brown. Fires for 3, and the rejection by Smith. And Turner kicks to Smith. Another miss by Houston. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Can't afford to waste time. If they can get a score quick enough, they can get back on defense and try to get a stop instead of having a foul.
Brown the pass to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. A floater. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Brogdon. Fourth personal foul, 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. Yes!
He's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappear. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Tatum kicks to Williams. Back to Tatum. Nails the triple.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
You know what? smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now Smart, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.